Yo, what's up everybody? In this video, we're going to look at the Lou Williams and Serge Ibaka actions that led the Clippers to a victory on Sunday. The Clippers ran a lot of pick and rolls with Lou Williams and Serge Ibaka on Sunday, and sometimes they didn't even run pick and rolls. They ran handoffs, they ran slips, they ran several things. This first play starts with an actual screen by Serge Ibaka, and we're going to see one of the byproducts of this action. The defender helps over off the wing and off of Patrick Beverley. Lou Williams kicks it to Beverley. Beverley has a good look from three and he ends up making this. This is something that can happen when teams overplay the middle pick and roll. Another thing that is a byproduct of this action for the Clippers, especially as the screen gets set, is when Williams turns the screen down, the defender off the strong side corner can't leave that shooter. He has to stay with them. It allows Williams to get downhill to the rim, and Williams finishes with a nice layup to give the Clippers an early lead. What happens when you overplay pick and roll action? Well, here you go. Lou Williams goes behind the back. The defender's thinking he's going over the Batum screen, but he's not. As Williams gets downhill, the big Jared Allen is too high up the floor. It allows Williams to beat him off the dribble, get to the lane, draw the foul, and make the layup to go to the free throw line for the and one. Alright, so here's a double drag. The Clippers like to run this with Lou Williams. He's going to first come off of Marcus Morris Sr. screen and dribble right into the Ibaka screen. As Ibaka begins to roll, Williams is going to occupy the big defender here, which is JaVale McGee, and pull McGee out to force the switch. Ibaka now has Colin Sexton on him, who's a small defender. Sexton falls. Ibaka's then going to shot fake and draw a foul here. He ends up going to the free throw line because the Clippers are in the bonus. This is another thing that the Clippers can get out of this action. Another threat for the Clippers by just running Ibaka, Williams pick and rolls or handoffs or anything like that is it opens up the wing for shooters when defenders have to come up on Lou Williams when he comes dribbling down off the pick and roll because he's such a great pull-up three-point shooter. Here's the screen by Ibaka. Williams is going to come downhill off of this. Taurean Prince is going to try to help over, which allows Williams to find Morris on the wing. Morris gets a great look here. Now, he doesn't make it, but these are the types of looks that the Clippers want to get out of this stuff. If you run it enough times, the defense will start to overplay this with multiple defenders and leave other players wide open. They do that here. They overplay with two defenders, Garland and Allen, on the screen, which allows Beverley to slide up the wing a little bit. Williams is going to spot him and kick it to him. Beverley gets a great look from three. This is a look that he usually would knock down. He misses it, but Marcus Morris cuts in because he knows the defender isn't there to help, gets the offensive rebound, goes up strong, and gets the finish to get the Clippers 2 points out of this. Let's watch Williams get downhill now and create stuff with Ibaka. Williams going to dribble right into the Ibaka screen. Boom, there it is. Williams going to dribble downhill and occupy the helping big Jared Allen. Drives, jumps, passes to a rolling Ibaka, and Ibaka goes up with a nice finish here to get the Clippers 2 more points. Another way to do things is to get a switch and to get a weaker defender on the ball here, and the Clippers do that by having Reggie Jackson set a screen for Williams, which is going to get Sexton off Williams and instead get Garland, a weaker defender, onto him. They're then going to run Ibaka over to screen, and as Williams comes down off of this screen and Ibaka rolls, Williams is going to notice that the weak side corner defender is going to be digging down off of Morris in the corner. He's going to kick it to Morris, and Morris doesn't take a wide open three here. However, this is the type of shot that the Clippers will live with. It's a corner three for a great shooter, and he knocks it down. Running defenders off multiple screens, even on handoffs or flips, is a really great idea. Clippers do that here. Reggie Jackson sets an initial screen, Ibaka flips the handoff to Williams, and Ibaka is then going to begin his roll as Williams dribbles left to occupy the big. Williams gets a great look here. This is the exact shot Lou Williams wants. It's his pet shot going left. Ibaka puts himself into great offensive rebound position down low, gets up to get the rebound as it's tipped, throws a little shot fake at Allen to get him up in the air, and goes up and finishes through the slight contact to get the Clippers a few more points. Clippers have come up with some fascinating ways to get Ibaka up as the screener for the ball handler. Here, Jackson sets a screen against Allen, and Ibaka's going to come off of this and curl all the way through the paint to come up and set a screen for Williams just above the arc. As Williams ends up coming down off this screen when the contact is made, his job here is to occupy the big, and this forces the switch. As Williams dribbles, Ibaka notices that the defender up top turns his head to watch the ball. Ibaka cuts past him. Williams spots Ibaka on the roll, finds him, and Ibaka goes up strong with the finish. Williams' smarts really cannot be denied at this point in his career. Ibaka is going to set him a screen, and Williams is going to come off of this acting like he's going to shoot, but he's not. He's then instead going to throw a subtle little jab step fake, which gets the defender out of sorts because he thinks he's going over the top of the screen. The defender reaches in. Williams feels the contact and goes up. It's not a shooting foul, but the Clippers are in the bonus, so Williams goes to the line for 2 shots. It really is a nifty two-man game, and their pick-and-roll synergy grew by leaps and bounds in this game, if you want me to be completely honest. The Clippers begin this action by running a little cross screen for Williams by Ibaka, and as the screen happens, Williams is going to curl up the wing from it. And Ibaka's then going to run up and set a screen, but instead of fully setting it, what he does is he flips it and slips to the baseline side, which draws the big man over to help, and then thus leads the weak side defender away from the corner shooter as Williams drives. Beverly gets a solid look. He knocks this down. It's not a high shot probability, but Beverly makes it. The amount of threes that the Clippers generated out of this action is truly staggering. Here's the screen and roll action. Jared Allen's up to defend this. As Williams goes to drive and attack, corner defender leaves Patrick Beverly in the corner. Beverly gets hit with the pass by Williams. Beverly's going to make another 3 on the evening because of this pass, and the Clippers are just clicking. A theme of this video has been overplaying. And if the defense does overplay the simple pick and roll action from Williams and Ibaka, it just leads to wide open shots, especially around the rim as well. There's the flip to Williams. Ibaka's then going to slip this screen action, and when he slips it, it means that the big is too high up the floor to stop this pocket pass right to Ibaka. And when Ibaka catches it, there's no low man to prevent him from waltzing right to the rim for the dunk. Just the simple threat of a screen opens up so much. Batum starts this play with a screen for Williams to force the switch to get Williams on Taurean Prince. And we're going to see Ibaka come over. The defender's going to think there's a screen coming, but there isn't. Williams is going to cut back the other way to go baseline, beats the defenders to the spot, and finishes with a nifty little floater off the glass. I didn't chart how many points the Clippers scored off of just Williams-Ibaka action, but it was just a ton, as you're seeing in this video. Ibaka starts this play by screening for Luke Kennard. He's going to come up to the elbow off of a Williams screen. The Clippers love to run this at the beginning of the games to get Ibaka an easy mid-range jumper, but here Ibaka and Williams are going to flow into a handoff. The defender tries to jump over the top of the screen because he knows it's coming, but Williams turns it down and goes left. By going left, this is a shot Williams wants to get. He's going to miss this, but Ibaka puts himself in great offensive rebound position yet again. He's going to go up and grab the ball before anyone else and finish it amongst the trees to get 2 more points. This final play is going to feature 2 things everyone's going to love from this video. An overplay of a handoff, and Lou Williams going left, baby. Here we go. Lou Williams sets a screen for Marcus Morris Sr. up top. As Morris comes off of this, Williams is going to act like he's flown into a handoff. Darius Garland overplays the handoff, allowing Ibaka to hit Williams baseline with a pass. Williams pulls up beautifully into this shot. He obviously makes it. Williams and Ibaka were sensational.